Hello and welcome to Menacing MTG. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm showing you a deck that I posted early on in my postings. It's a lockdown deck, and it really is my favorite deck to play right now. Um, it's got a pretty solid win rate, well above 50%, probably in the 60 or so percent range. It doesn't always click, but once it gets going, if you're allowed to get enough mana on the board, it's close to unstoppable and extremely fun to just lock up opponents and destroy their lands and everything else they have. So yeah, the goal is to get land on the board quickly. I'm not going to really go through this, but you got Maze Mine Tomes, you got Cultivates, you got Bala Ged Recovery, Gaia's Blessing, um, and then you got removal in the form of Extinction Event, Demolish, Murderous Rider, Storm's Wrath, Rubble Reading, and then of course the biggies are Haphazard Bombardment, Casualties of War, and Star of Extinction through in one Brash Taunter, and Electro Dominance, etc. Maze Mine Tomes. So what I'll do is I'll play some games and I'll try to capture towards the end. It can be challenging because people fold very abruptly against this deck, so takes a little luck in getting my recordings started. So I hope you enjoy this, and I compel you to build this deck because I've had just so much fun with it. Okay, thank you. Okay, we've started the process of lockdown here. They've still got a dangerous creature up there, but we have another Casualties of War in hand. And we're just going to stay put here, nothing we can do. And they replace the land. Okay. Alright, so now we have very little choice here. We just have to go with Casualties of War again. Bring back down to 4 land. This time, yeah, we'll just shoot in here. Oh, we cannot do anything there. Let's see. Shoot in with the Taunter. Okay, that's a problem. So what we need to do here is use Bala Ged to bring a Casualties of War back. And let's see, we can bring the God on, and yeah, we'll come in. So we'll take a shot here. We do have Karn in hand. We have Gaia's Blessing, which doesn't, guarantee anything as far as getting things back. But what we'll do is we'll bring back the 2 Casualties of War and the Bala Geds in 2 turns. Okay, that's good because we'll be able to remove that. We won't be able to remove that, but we do have Brash Taunter, which we can just sit on. Okay, and land is good. Choose one, definitely the Luminous Broodmoth. Do damage. Okay, Casualties of War. We'll throw this up here. See what we get for Scry. Cultivate. No. And we'll do this. So we can ditch the Angel, ditch the enchantment, and kill a land. And they're empty-handed, and we'll sit on the taunter so Pride Mate can't come in. They get a land, it's not going to help them. What are they doing here? I'm expecting a fold pretty quick here. Gonna hit him again. And I think Storm's Wrath is in order, even though I really want to do Karn, because it'll deal damage from the taunter, take him out, I think really discourage him, then we'll do a Gaia's Blessing. And we'll grab these three. Okay, we get a land. And we'll come in. Lockdown has occurred. Okay. That's something. More land, which is terrific. Exile creature, do 2 damage. Okay, and we'll bring a swamp up. We have 5 mana available, which isn't going to be enough to bring on the Pharaoh. We're going to grab the Pharaoh. And we'll take a shot with the Taunter. So if they don't get land here, you know, the Pharaoh next turn will make them have an effective, oh, they have 7 now, so they'll have effective 5 lands here. Now we're going to take a land out to get more mana on the board. And we'll use Gaia's Blessing as a card draw, and if we get something, we're going to have a bunch of mana we can actually play something. Or for that matter, we can bring on something from the sideboard. We're going to go red. We have a green mana in hand. We put it down. We put the Pharaoh up, leaving us with 5 mana. And just enough to get the Crystalline Giant on the board and play Gaia's Blessing.
I am not frightened by you.
It should really discourage them. And we'll take all 3 of these and put them in hand. They're all helpful. And this guy, I'm really surprised he hasn't folded at this point. I don't know if he's just going to run the clock. I hate that. It's so prevalent in this. Okay, we get demolished so he can take a land out. Crystalline Giant gets trampled. We come in with the Taunter. Pharaoh deals damage. They draw a card. Okay, and are they going to actually keep going forward? They are. Okay. So we're going to kill the Pride Mate, and there it is. Okay. Again, lockdown happens. Another win. Okay, here we are again, and sorry I couldn't capture more of that. I'll bring up the screen for you, view the battlefield. So this opponent had 2 Cavalcade of Calamities up. Had the Red Knight 1/1 that has haste and first strike, and then dropped. I can show you. Then dropped. Was attacking with every kind of a thing. Oh, dropped the Scorcher. 3 came on, did a ton of damage to me. And I brought the Haphazard on. Unfortunately, I can't take out enchantments, but it was marking lands. Then I was able to get the Casualties of War out, and that took the air out of the steam as I took out. Well, I had previously used the Extinction Event to take out Anax and Fervent Champion, which caused Anax to not be able to create the 1/1 Satyr creatures. So that was brilliant. And then the Casualties of War took out the champion, a Cavalcade of Calamity, and a land. And yeah, it's just been fabulous here. We were looking like we were going to die, but this deck is tough and resilient. Yeah, then I was able to kind of, I think I killed the Bone Crusher Giant with a Murderous Rider, and then brought it on as a lifelink, which I think broke their back. So I had another Casualty of War in hand. Anything they brought on, I could take out the Cavalcade of Calamity, a creature, and a land, and still have the Extinction Event in hand and be whacking with lifelink. So there you have it. It was great fun. Okay, just dropped Extinction Event. They had a ton of creatures on the board, including a growing scoop mob swarm. So we've got stuff in hand to make their life extremely miserable here. The question is, what is the best order to do these things in? And I think it's going to be to drop this, just to get that mana producing Druid off the board and get their only red. We know this is a red, blue, green deck, so we've already eliminated the blue lands with the Extinction Event. And yeah, we can bring on Haphazard Bombardment next. And tag these things here. We get another mana, which is great. So we can use Bala Ged and bring Casualties of War out. And this may cause a fold right here. Seeing that come back. Goes the Druid. Oh boy. Yikes. And we're going to see a fold here, I'm pretty sure about it. Take that blue out as they're going to lose others to the Haphazard Bombardment. And we'll do the Gaea and take the precious things back in hand. In the library, rather, draw a card. We get mana, but that's okay. Okay, they're down to 3 mana. I'm hoping that the Triome goes next. And there it is. So, I hope you've enjoyed this lockdown deck. It works, it's fun. Thanks a bunch for watching.